Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Freeze Frame, episode 32, the show where we stop and take a moment to discuss all the heavily talked about news of the week, having to do with movies, TV, streaming, and pop culture. My name is Ryder, and I want to officially welcome everybody to spooky season. My special guest.
It sure is.
It's spooky season. It's just started October 1st, and I want to introduce my special guest, the ghost of Tony Soprano himself, Mr. Gabagool, Vincent DeSantis.
Wow. You know, Ryder, you and James both introduced me as Tony Soprano on both podcasts. No. So we're going to have double Tony Soprano.
Wow.
Mr. Soprano. It's pretty epic.
Well, that was not planned, so that's great. I'm glad it worked out.
It's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah. Well, everybody at home, happy spooky season. It started. And here at Strictly Casual, we're going to start getting into it. We got some spooky stuff to get into.
Are you a big fan of spooky season, Ryder?
I'd say more as I've gotten older, for sure. Okay. You know, I'm trying to get myself into it.
What's your favorite part about the whole thing?
I'd say the vibes of everybody. It's not really me. Like, it's not even dressing up. Like, because I'm not fond of dressing up for Halloween, but I would dress up for Comic-Con.
Cosplay.
Yeah. It's so weird.
Yeah.
But like seeing
That's
like
fair. I get that.
horror movies and like people playing horror games, I'm kind of into that. I'm like ready to get into it. You know what I mean? So
I don't know if I've ever been like a huge fan of spooky season. Like, okay, here it is. I can appreciate like the spooky Disney Channel movies. Like that was the vibe. That was my favorite part. But now it's like, here we are. My favorite part of spooky season is the weather. And the weather's changing. So that's the cool part for me.
Yeah, it's the start of all the holidays. Like that's it's the palette until we get into it. But we have a lot to get into. We have a light news. This is a light news week, but we also have some big topics that we want to just discuss and talk about before we get started. All you audio listeners at home, thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate you guys. It was International Podcast Day yesterday, so we celebrated that. That was a little celebration we had. And if you want to give us a review, let us know what we're doing right. We'd appreciate it. Let us know what we're doing wrong too. It'll help us out more than you think. We also have Discord to hop in our community, TikTok for updates, Instagram, Twitter, and all social media. And if you guys want to show us some support, that'll be all linked down below. But let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's start us off with Many Saints of Newark. Let's get into it. So that really
speaking of Mr. Soprano.
Yeah. Okay. It released last night, and so I want to get into it. For somebody who isn't familiar with the Sopranos show, give me kind of a taste of the world. Tell people what they can expect. Should they get into it? All that.
Here's the thing. I have tried to stay away from like the actual plot of this movie at all. Because I just kind of like want to, I don't really know. I don't really know exactly what it's about, but I have seen The Sopranos before, whereas there's a large portion of people, big audience that has not watched The Sopranos. So like the question is, will you get anything out of this movie? Right. And that's a question that we'll see. I'll get that answered tonight when I go see it. But here's what I know. There's a lot of the characters in Sopranos that are casted as their like younger selves, or not. They're not cast as their younger selves, but other people are cast playing these same characters, just younger. James Gandolfini, who plays Tony Soprano, his own son Michael Gandolfini is playing Tony Soprano, as the teenage version, which is super cool. For him, he never wanted James Gandolfini's son Michael never wanted to play Tony at all, because he thought that was he's like, I'm not like my dad, that kind of thing. He's like, it's a different thing. It's like my dad's character. I could never do it justice, that kind of thing. But there was I was watching an interview and he said it came to a point where he studied his dad's mannerisms, and he has some of his dad's mannerisms, so he's able to try to I don't know, do this character. And I'm really excited because he's now excited about doing this character in honor of his father who's passed away now, right? So that'll be really one of the coolest things about it. But I'm just excited to see these actors portray these characters I love from the TV show as their younger selves too. Yeah. We'll see how they act. Like if they act like their characters, I don't really know how that's going to play out, but it is a prequel, and the main character in this movie is not Michael Gandolfini or Tony Soprano. It's a different character. His name is Christopher in the show. It's Christopher's father is the main character, who's dead by the time of the Sopranos show. So I mean, that's all stuff. Like if you're really interested, I mean, you could look at the characters back and back. But if you're not a fan of Sopranos or haven't seen the movie, this is going to be just a crime movie to you. I think I'm pretty sure. Like if you watch it, it's just going to be like, I don't even know if it's good. I really don't know. I know it was had a 70-something% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is not bad. It's not amazing. I'm excited to get back into So the showrunner for The Sopranos, his name is David Chase. David Chase directed this movie also, so it's the same. It's his mind, it's his vision. So that I'm happy about that too. But we'll see. I'm going tonight with 2 of my roommates. I'm going with James and Brandon. Brandon has seen The Sopranos. James has not. So I'm excited. We'll get the total different opinions there.
That leads me to my first question. Since it is directed by the showrunner, it begs. I would like to know, hopefully when you watch it, how they kind of intertwine it to the show to where it ends. And kind of, does it like a direct setup and you see, I can see how episode 1 starts, or was it just kind of like in your head, put it together?
I think it's like significantly. So in the Sopranos show, they always talk about the glory days of the mafia. They never call it the mafia, but the glory days of the family and stuff like that. Like when everything was running well. The Sopranos kind of takes place. It's like we're in this like new digital age and stuff. It's like everything works differently now with the family. And so they always talk about the glory days. What were the glory days? Like this and this and this. And this is about the glory days that they're always talking about in the show. So like this is we're seeing all the people in their prime, like what is happening in the prime of the family. So that's what that is.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, definitely a lot to unpack, and hopefully, if we get you on next week, we'll talk about it and we'll see if you were impressed and if you thought it connected, or if you were just like a crime film.
I'm trying to keep an open mind. I'm not really expecting like the best movie ever or anything, but I am really excited because I freaking love the characters so much. They're great. Yeah,
you've been hyping it up. So I'm, it just dropped on HBO Max as well for everybody at home. So if you're not going to see it in theaters, definitely, if you have it, it's free. So that's why I'm going to watch it eventually to see like, what would I think? Someone who hasn't seen the show.
I got a question for you, Ryder.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but here's kind of what we're thinking as our roommates, right? So there's 6 movies I want to go to the theater and see this month. That's a lot. That adds up quick. At $10 to $15 a movie, that adds up very fast. So I never thought that I would ever subscribe to one of these, but we bought AMC's A-List for the next month so that we can kind of go and see whatever movie. That includes IMAX tickets. So like for the next week, we already pay for it. So if we go see Saints of Newark tonight, Venom sometime this week, because we'll talk about Venom. Yeah. And then No Time to Die next week in IMAX. That is like $40 worth of tickets.
True.
That I'm getting for $23.
Wow.
For this month, which is so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. It's a 3-month minimum charge, which is kind of a bummer. So you have to pay for it for 3 months. So November through December, catch me at AMC, bro, because it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So you can do any AMC theater though. Right.
Any AMC theater, 3 movies a week maximum, which is a lot.
Yeah,
3 movies a
week. Wow. Okay.
So
I'll have to look into that. That sounds pretty good. All right. Well, there you go, guys. Sponsor us, AMC. We'll definitely spread the word. No. Well, since you said Venom, let's go ahead and move gears now over to Venom: Let There Be Carnage. This movie just released Thursday night, and it's out now. This is day 1 as of recording this. So I kind of want to talk about it because I've seen it and you haven't. So, we'll get into kind of a non-spoiler review as well as talk about our thoughts on the film, because I texted you something about a part of the movie and you had an opinion on it and I want to get into it. So,
well, with that, I don't want to. I don't know if it's not spoiled for me, but I don't know.
Because I tried my best not to spoil it, but I was kind of like also thinking in my head, well, if I spoiled it for this guy, it's not really that good of a movie, so I don't know, like, he'd be mad. But anyways, basically the film, I'd say it's all right? It's a solid 6 out of 10. I'd say it's a little better than the first, solely because of the villain Woody Harrelson as Carnage. The first one was, it's Venom, and it's Eddie Brock having a relationship with that symbiote, which is already kind of weird in itself because it's CGI. So there was a lot more of that.
Well, I thought that's the strongest part of the first movie to me, was like just Eddie Brock bickering with Venom. Like that was the best, most memorable part of the first movie. So if I get more of that, I'll be happy. I'm not expecting anything from this.
Yeah, you definitely get a lot more of that, more of like a kind of love-hate relationship, and they kind of like get fed up with each other. And there's some cringy moments. I'm not gonna lie, there's some really cringy moments. Venom is doing some stuff with characters, and you're like, even stuff in TV spots, you're like, what is going on here? This is so ridiculous. But the whole movie wraps up, defeats Carnage, of course, and it's like a cool kind of spoilers. Yes, it's kind of spoilery, but bad guy always dies, so I won't say how. But the post-credit scene is definitely interesting. I won't spoil it, but I will say this movie could possibly be a must-watch if you're excited about the future of MCU. That's probably a spoiler in itself.
Yeah, but I don't want to know anything else.
That's it.
I don't want to know how it connects.
And so you would text, you're like, I didn't want this movie to connect. And so I want to ask why, and also, do you know about Morbius, Jared Leto's film?
Yeah, I do. I know.
You know kind of the situation going on with that?
Yeah, we got Morbius. Michael Keaton's in there. It's like, what the hell's going on here? I don't know. I don't want. I don't like Venom. I think Venom is like, if we're rating it with other Marvel movies, it's super low tier. Like it's lower. It's like low with Hulk and I don't know, Thor 2. It's in that range to me. I don't want it in the canon, I guess.
Of Spider-Man. You think that having him in like Spider-Man would be like, it would
campy.
be
It just campy as hell.
Right?
I don't think of Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies as campy. They're a little goofy. It's Spider-Man. It is what it is. But Venom's campy, bro. It's just, that's a different vibe to me completely than what, I don't know, MCU Spider-Man is.
For sure, yeah. For the longest time, what I had imagined was they were going to set up, Venom, Morbius, and a whole team of villains and have Tom Holland appear, in New York fighting them, and that's it. But like, you don't see Avengers, you don't see anything else, no Marvel stuff. It's just separate. But I think with what the direction seems to be going now is, they're like, hey, if multiverse is opening up, let's just grab everything, do everything, and then just kind of convolute it, and let's see what happens with that. There's still no answers. I'm gonna be honest. There still aren't answers. I couldn't tell. I could tell you a spoiler, and it still wouldn't. It's not like I know.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it like this week or something. I'm gonna try my best. And then we'll have to get together and chat about it, because we'll see. I don't want to know like what the end credit scene is yet.
Yeah. I won't say, and definitely watch social media, because it's spreading everywhere. Like the credit scene is everywhere.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah,
like I woke up and it was just like, here you guys go, and it was like, oh god, it's glory. You know what I mean? So watch out. But yeah, the movie's all right. You know what I mean? Like it's an hour 30. It's an hour 30. So you're sitting there.
Short watch. Yeah.
I was like, what time is it? Oh, only an hour and a half past. Okay, that was it.
Like it's over. Yeah.
But it was fun, and I'll get your thoughts to kind of feed off.
Okay.
But
cool.
That's it for Venom. Hope you guys enjoy. Comment if you're gonna see it. Let us know.
Let us know.
Moving on to DC now. We have DC Fandome coming up in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and we're going to cover that whole event. It's going to be a whole fun thing. I'm sure we'll do a live stream on YouTube for it. We have trailers apparently for The Batman. Robert Pattinson has talked about, he had a quote. He said that he has seen The Batman, and he said that he thinks it's really cool, and that we're going to have little surprises here and there for Batman. So I'm guessing concept art, photos, and then probably another trailer at the end to kind of wrap it up. But
does this movie have a release date?
I think it does. I think it's next year, like March or something next year. Or like
that's soon. That is soon.
Yeah, it's pretty soon. But so we have Aquaman, Flash, lots of other stuff. With your knowledge of DC, what's your most like anticipated? What's something you want to see surprise?
I want to see the Batman trailer. There's only 3 things I care about at DC Fandom right now. It's the Batman trailer. I want to see the Suicide Squad game in action, and Gotham Knights in action.
Yeah, I always forget about those. Those are some solid games. We haven't heard what's up.
But I don't know. I haven't seen Aquaman 1 yet, so I don't know if I can get excited about Aquaman 2.
Oh yeah. The first one's all right. You know what I mean? It's definitely mid-tier. It's as mid-tier as you can get. I wouldn't say.
But I hear it has cool action. Like and visually, it's cool. So that's I'll watch it for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Eventually. I think that's a hype one for me. Besides Batman, I'd say the Flash, because they're dabbling in their own multiverse with Keaton and Supergirl and stuff like that, and time travel.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm excited for that, but I just don't like Ezra Miller that much, and so I don't know if I'm excited about him carrying a movie or anything. I know that's kind of an unpopular opinion, because I know a lot of people like Ezra Miller a lot.
No, yeah, I've heard that before. It's funny because I feel like we had that exact. You activated my deja vu as soon as I said I love the Flash, and then you said, I just don't like Ezra Miller. I feel like we've said those exact words before.
Flash is a cool character. I love Flash
100%. And I'm ready to see time travel, but we'll see if they show footage. I don't think they're showing a trailer. Actually, I think on Twitter, on Twitter they said
you're good.
No trailers can be revealed.
Okay. I'm sure we'll get like a photo or something, like a photo of the costume or with another character or something. That's what we'll get.
Poster, title reveal, something like that. But lots of exciting reveals. I'm sure next week maybe we'll dive more into the actual specifics of what they're gonna drop. But for now, that is it that's really it. Kind of our topical stuff. I think there's one more, but we'll get into it later. We can start off with our news now. You can start off. It's funny, we don't have no Marvel news this week. No Marvel, which is surprising. Or really, well, one DC, but Disney news. We have Disney news, and it's just random stuff.
Melissa McCarthy says playing Ursula in the upcoming Little Mermaid live-action film was, quote, delicious. You're flying around singing and spinning in these crazy contraptions up on the wires. What's not to love? Who's directing the live-action Little Mermaid movie?
I have no idea. When I found this headline, I was like, so it's this is with, that actress that's playing Ariel. I had no idea Melissa McCarthy was Ursula. I was like, I thought it was somebody else.
I think she might be able to do a good job. That'd be fun.
Rob Marshall, which Rob Marshall does. I feel like, doesn't this guy do like Beauty and the Beast? And oh, wait a second. Yeah. Okay,
he did Mary Poppins and Pirates.
Yeah. Okay, so he's dabbled in Disney stuff.
Okay, got it. But I know exactly what to expect then.
Yeah,
I feel like I know exactly what to expect. But what else was the thing?
Yeah.
Really, the only live action Disney movie I'm kind of looking forward to is Peter Pan, only because it's directed by David Lowery, and I think he could bring.
Oh, he's like what?
He did Ghost Story and then Green Knight, and now he's gonna do.
Dude, imagine if he makes Peter Pan like sick. Have like messages and stuff, and like he dabbles in like the lore of it, like the weird lore.
I think he could.
That would be wild.
Oh, obviously it's a Disney. It's gonna be Disneyed. Yeah. I'm sure he's under a really short leash, but
he bends the knee, he gets a cloak, and he says, "Tink, no," and
exactly.
Tink is there as the witch.
Yeah, that's just it.
All kinds of weird stuff. But we have sequels now. Aladdin 2. I didn't see
the first one.
Yeah, I saw it on a plane ride. That's
perfect.
That's about the quality you need, and it was all right. So the second one is in apparent early stages of development. It says Mina Masood, of course, the guy who plays Aladdin. They're trying to make it happen. It says that it's in the works since February 2020. Crazy. I mean, I guess the first one was a smash hit, so everyone wants a sequel.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it works. And then the official trailer for Disney's Encanto.
I believe so.
Encanto, starring Stephanie Beatriz, has been released. I have not even heard of this. What is this?
So this is the new animated film. So it's basically a whole family has magical powers. The main girl, though, she doesn't, and she must go on a journey to save the family. And it's probably a message about, hey, you don't have to be special to be special. Boom, Disney dropping bars.
Got it. That's what The Last Jedi says. Yeah. That's the same message as The Last Jedi, which I love.
Yeah, it's really Last Jedi animated.
I love it. I love that. Cool. I gotta watch the trailer. I'm looking at pictures right now of it.
It looks beautiful. I feel like 100% integrations to the parks. 100%.
You think so?
Yeah, like to Epcot or Disney World, I don't know about Disneyland, but easy. And then so that's it for Disney. Warner Brothers DC, we talked about it. Robert Pattinson talks about the Batman.
Yeah, talked about it.
But yeah, moving on, other studios now. Licorice Pizza. Baby. Let's talk about this. So Licorice Pizza dropped this trailer. You saw the trailer. I saw the trailer. What do we think? All
right. So Licorice Pizza is from Paul Thomas Anderson. Okay, Paul Thomas Anderson. What a writer. What a writer. All right, and his movies are very good. They always win awards, right? There Will Be Blood, Phantom Thread, The Master. Like, we're talking big caliber movies here, right? So the first trailer came out, follows a high school actor's wild brushes with Hollywood fame. Now, I watched the trailer. I'm not 100% sure what the movie's about. I think
I had to look it up. Yeah,
this kid meets someone who's famous, potentially.
I think he's a child actor, and he meets a girl who is in a relationship with more Hollywood type folk. And he's young in high school, so it's kind of like he likes a girl, but she's like, with higher ups. It's that world of kind of Hollywood and kind of being a young teen and growth, stuff like that,
Dude, Bradley Cooper's in this, smashing car windows.
Looking good.
He's looking great.
That 70s fro.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm very excited for this. I think this could be great. I don't know when it comes out, but I'm pretty stoked to watch this.
Yeah. And then I think it was a 70s time frame. And because I was confused at first, right? There was a line from Bradley Cooper that says, "Do you know who my girlfriend is? Barbara Streisand." And I was like, wait, so is this girl playing Barbara Streisand? I was like, wait, what is this? Is this like
I didn't understand that.
And I was like confused, but no, it's just like he's with her
because he's popular.
Famous.
He's famous. Yeah, got it.
It's kind of intimidating the kid, but
yeah,
It looks like one of those that you fall in love with them. You know, you'd be like, oh,
sure,
cute relationship.
Looks intense. Looks kind of intense too. Dark a little bit.
Absolutely. So yeah, recommend seeing the trailer, guys. Definitely one of those. Is it A24? No, it's not A24, but it is. I'd say, does it have an indie vibe? Is that considered indie film or no? It's just normal.
I think it's published by a big studio, so I don't think it's indie. It's not. But Paul Thomas Anderson, that's like that's his feel. He is. That's just kind of the feel he has. I don't know. Let's see. I'll look it up while you read the next one.
Okay. Well, real quick, next one, another sequel, guys. Big one. Ridley Scott. He's coming out with The Last Duel, and his next project is apparently Gladiator 2.
Shut up. Are you serious?
I know. I was like, this is wild. I don't know how this is possible. He says it's currently being written. He should be ready to go on the highly anticipated sequel in late 2022, early 23. It's like, what? A sequel?
Wow.
That's like Braveheart. You know what I mean? That's unnecessary.
Yeah. I don't think I need a sequel. I just saw Gladiator for the first time this year, actually. Like at the beginning of the year. Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Would you say it's one of the greats?
No.
Okay.
But it is great.
Okay.
It is great. I don't know if it's one of the greats. That's crazy. That is wild. I mean, speaking of The Last Duel also, are you excited for The Last Duel?
Oh, yeah, that one looks great. That's on my, I would say at the bottom of my short list of movies that I need to see this month. But it's at the bottom. But there's only 3 or 4. You know what I mean?
Okay, listen to this. You know the girl from Free Guy?
Oh, yeah.
She's the main character in The Last Duel.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely obsessed with her. I forget her name already, but she's incredible.
No, yeah, she's great. Oh, man.
Yeah, she's so good.
No, I'm not gonna try. But yeah, no, she's phenomenal. Adam Driver, Matt Damon, even Batfleck is in it, and I was like, what?
I know it's reviewing It's reviewing which is sad. But I can't wait. I love medieval stuff, so that would be cool.
I think that's the only
Scott
thing.
Always does it well.
Mm-hmm. That's the only thing saving it, right? Because I think Ridley Scott always he's been missing lately, right? Because he did
It's sad, man.
HBO Max show that didn't really.
Okay.
It was, I don't know, it was kind of weird. But I think, go back to Alien. Right. Go back to make Alien.
That's tough.
Which I think we did talk about a while ago. Alien's getting a show confirmed.
Really?
I don't remember if I put that on. That was a week ago or something, not last week.
Okay.
That was one of the shows. We had said an Alien series is in the works.
I still never seen Alien, bro. I've never seen it.
Oh my God. When I come on.
And I know it's one of your favorite movies.
Slapping it on, man. That's
okay.
For me. Watch Alien.
I know. James is mad at me too, bro. He's like, you never seen Alien?
So
okay.
It's one of the best horror films of all time. For ambiance, acting, maybe not.
Okay.
Music.
It's perfect spooky season. We got to watch it.
It is. You got to get into it. And it would scare you. I know you'd be like.
Oh, yeah. That would probably scare me. I get scared with everything, so.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Right, interesting.
Moving on now to Netflix. You want to break it down for us, Vinny? What we got?
Let's
read off some of these headlines.
Break it down. Let's break it down for TUDUM.
We can also dive into these too.
Also, Ryder, we're missing the most important TUDUM announcement.
I know I missed a lot too. What
you missed the one. The Kanye West documentary.
Oh,
I can't wait, baby. Nobody talked about it. It wasn't even shown, bro. I was like, this looks so good. This looks so well done. So I can't wait for the Kanye West documentary.
Oh,
big Kanye guy.
Okay.
But regardless, Witcher. Wait, The Wither gets Witcher?
Yeah,
season 3?
Sorry, I forgot the C, but yeah, The Witcher. They announced.
I didn't know it had a second season.
Well, the second season is the big kind of trailers, and then they're like, hey, yo. It's getting a third season.
They greenlit it already.
Yeah, they greenlit it already. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. Interesting.
We got a first look. I guess we'll just go back and forth real quick.
Yeah.
Don't Look Up got their first clip starring Leo, Jonah Hill, Jennifer Lawrence. Give me more vibes of kind of the comedy of this film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still haven't watched the trailer for that. I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for sure.
Wait, what? Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston will embark on another insane international adventure in Murder Mystery 2? Did you watch Murder Mystery 1?
Yes, dude, I'm hyped.
I love it. Mm-hmm. I love Murder Mystery. I think it's not great, but I love it.
One of his better ones, though. It's better than freaking Hubie Halloween. Are you kidding me? Did you see that one?
Of course I saw Hubie Halloween, because after Uncut Gems, Adam Sandler says if he doesn't win an Oscar for Best Actor, he's going to make the worst movie you've ever seen. And he really did by making Hubie Halloween.
He really is. Bad. Like, he just pulled up. I think, wasn't he like in like sweatpants and like, I was literally, he just pulled up the set like that. Something like that. I heard something.
I love it.
Sex Education. Yeah. Sex Education is coming back for 4th season, which one of my favorite shows. Oh my God. Like, I'm so glad it's coming back. So good.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Stranger Things gets a new teaser for season 4. Did not watch this either because I'm excited for Stranger Things, but I don't want to see anything. I'll just watch it, I don't need to get hyped.
It was different. I didn't expect it, but I'm just kind of like, it was just a tease. So you're just sitting there like, well, okay. It showed the cast though. And you're just like, cool, kids in a dark area with flashlights. What is this?
Sounds like Stranger Things.
It's like, yeah.
Sounds like Stranger Things.
It's just Stranger Things. Cowboy Bebop just dropped their look at the opening title, which I know you wanted to compare. They're kind of the same. I saw a video comparing the live action to the original animated series, and they were kind of spot on, and it looked like good source material.
Very similar. I still don't know how I feel about the Cowboy Bebop live action, to be completely honest. Like, it's not necessary for sure, but I am happy we're getting it because I think it could be cool. They're really, from the intro, you could tell they're really committing to the world, like how the world looks and stuff. And that's what I'm excited to see. I don't know how long it is. The show's 24 episodes or 22 episodes, and it has a cool arc. Each episode is a different, it's like Mandalorian kind of thing where it's like, okay, you go and do this and then you're back in the ship and then you're going to go and do this back in the ship. That's kind of how the show's laid out. So, but there is an overlying, like storyline with the main character and the bad guy Vicious. And so I'm wondering if they just kind of, that is the story. They're taking out all the fetch quests and then they'll make the 8 episode Vicious story, which would be fine. That'd be cool.
Yeah, interesting for sure. Interesting. I'm glad you know about it. You're a resident.
I can't wait. Can't wait to watch it. November 19th.
Oh, nice. Coming up soon. And then we have Extraction 2 is coming. I don't know if you saw the first one.
I did.
It did end. We know, spoilers, it did end on a cliffhanger, but kind of giving you guys answers, the audience answers, that Chris Hemsworth's character did not die at the end of the first one.
Who knows? I mean, I guess with this trailer, but at the end of the movie,
it showed him like, I got it. Because the end of the movie, he falls into a pond or lake. Not a pond. He falls into the ocean. I'm sorry. And then, the main little boy looks up out of the pool and you see a blurry
out of focus.
And someone's standing there.
I think Extraction is a good action movie, but there is some pacing issues in that movie. Holy crap. I'm like, the ending is so long. It's the longest shootout in a bridge I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, okay, we got to wrap this baby up. But sweet action. They did a lot of long take stuff, and some of them they call long takes, but they kind of cut them together. I'm excited. Whatever Extraction 2 will be, I'm sure they learned so much from the first movie. So can't wait.
I mean, nuts. Yeah. And then you can take these last two.
Helena Bonham Carter will reunite with Millie Bobby Brown and Henry Cavill in Enola Holmes 2. Did not watch the first one.
I watched like 7 minutes of it and I kind of got bored. I was like, don't have time. Sorry. I couldn't get to Henry Cavill. I'm sure he would have saved it for me.
Sure.
But I was watching Millie just be like, okay, everybody, this is the. I'm like, okay, no, I don't know. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me.
I have no desire to watch it. Absolutely
zero. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, classic.
And then Tiger King. Oh, you can take it.
This is crazy to me, dude. Tiger King 2. They've been working on it all year. We've had no idea. It releases on November 17th.
How could you do a sequel to a documentary, though?
He's in prison. How are they going to do a second season? He's just in jail.
This isn't going to be.
And one of the guys died.
Oh, God.
One of the old guys that worked in the zoo died. Did you watch Tiger King?
No, but all the highlights and social media, that's kind of how I got my information.
Feels like you watched it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because usually I'd be like, oh, yeah, skip it, bro. Like, skip it. You know everything from social media, but it's well done. It's just a good documentary. It's just fun. It's just fun as hell. Yeah, I recommend it. Yeah,
they all got so popular, right? I think even the lady was on Dancing with the Stars.
No.
Yeah.
Really? That's crazy.
And people were like, yo, she murdered blah, blah.
She murdered her husband.
Yeah. But anyways, that's it for some of the announcements. There's still some more like Army of Thieves, Old Guard, plenty of other teasers, but that's kind of some of the stuff that I took away from that.
Did you watch Kate?
Yes, I did actually see Kate.
Okay. Someone else told me I gotta watch Kate. They're like, it's John Wick in Japan.
Dude, heck yeah. Oh my God. It's so good.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, right. I'd say it's great. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to overhype it, but, you know, it's just an average action film. And
oh, yeah. My expectation is low. I just watch for the action, pretty much.
100%. If you keep your expectations low, you'll be impressed. Yeah. But something that I had no idea about, and I was completely blown away from, Midnight Mass. And this was the other thing I wanted to talk about with you. And, well, you know, no spoilers, but if you have not seen it, and for anybody at home, this is a high recommendation from me. This is my recommendation from this week. Midnight Mass.
Oh my gosh, dude. So, I need to watch it.
This comes from the director that did Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Bly Manor, and he brings back some of his, you know, iconic cast members, Raul Coley, Kate Segal, no, what's her name? His wife. He puts her in everything, right? So basically, you think this film has to do with the topics of religion and Catholicism and kind of the, I'd say, corruption and kind of diving deep into how religion can kind of...
My headphones died, so keep going. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. It basically talks about how you can get so caught up in the kind of rules of religion, especially, I think, Catholic to be specific, because I think the director was Catholic. It's like not all religions, but it's very like... You know, this is religion, but you think, oh, are they going to make fun of it? Are they going to kind of go against religion? But the whole time, the pastor, there are themes of like, no, really, this is good. You're blessed because of God and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, okay, interesting. So what's kind of, why is there stress here? Why is there, you know, stuff that's going on? But you figure out there's a mystery with the pastor.
Don't tell me too much. I don't want to know too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
The pastor and what he's doing to the community. And then you figure out who the pastor is, what he's doing, and how he got this. And then there's a whole other character that gets introduced, and you think he's one thing based on, they specifically say, this is a blank. And you're like, okay. But then you have to look up what the director says about the show, because you don't get answers. I mean, it's obvious, you know, if you're watching, you're like, wait, that's blah, blah, blah. But if you look it up.
I can't wait.
I recommend looking it up kind of in the middle of the show, because if you're watching the show knowing what it is, you're like, wow,
different experience.
It's a whole other experience, and you're on a ride, man. You're like, wow,
I can't wait.
It had like nothing to do with religion, almost. You know, that's all I'll say. Like, it seems like,
oh my God,
but it doesn't. So
no, it looks so good. People are raving about it. I just haven't had the time. I haven't had the time to watch like anything this week. It's been crazy, but it's right. The minute I have time, I need to watch an episode. Pop one.
Yeah, I'd say put that one at the top of your list, because it's really some acting and some little moments, you know, like especially toward the finale where you're like, oh, that's because of that. Wow, like another
that and Squid Game.
Reveal. Yeah, I just started Squid Game actually, and that one's all right. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm surprised whenever I watch a show and people are all on social media are like, I love it. It's so amazing. And I'm watching it. I'm like, wow, it's funny how everyone's killing each other and it's very violent. I never ceases to amaze me, the American culture. You know?
Wow. Yeah, fair enough.
But there is a lot of violence in that one. But yeah, moving on now. Take us to HBO Max.
Oh, baby. For Last of Us Day on Sunday. We got a whole lot of nothing all day. And then at the very end of the day, HBO Max released the first official image of the Last of Us TV show starring Pedro and Bella. Okay. And it was a shot from behind. It was like a camera shot. And there's a huge field in front of it with a like airplane on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like looking at it, but you see the detail on the backpack and the buttons and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, "Whoa, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty great."
Yeah, the shot. I know, you know, I can't already judge the photo, but I was looking at it and I was like, this kind of looks like a fan film almost. But I know that's probably just the camera they use for the photo.
Yeah.
And I hope that it looked very sharp and clear, and I want it to look very flat and kind of, you know, cinematic. But I'm sure they'll do that. Yeah,
I'm sure it'll look fine.
Color,
yeah, eventually.
But it's funny that you say, because we waited all day for reveals and no factions. There was no, you know, announcements. Right. They did come out and they talked about. I know you probably talked about this in the pod on Checkpoint, right? About everything they came out with.
We didn't talk about anything.
Oh, really? Because I'm talking about the letter. They came out with a letter. And they were like, hey, we just need people.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that.
We need to hire people. It was kind of funny because I was like, hey, we're working on multiplayer stuff, hint, hint, but we need employees. Right. And I was like,
yeah.
hilarious.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hope we get more stuff from that soon. And gosh, we'll react to that. We'll do a whole watch party for that show because
I can't wait, dude.
Make a break.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
Moving
on. I want to watch that like in a theater, bro.
Oh,
I don't even want to watch it on my computer. Frick.
Oh, you know what? You know what that makes me think of on AMC, especially the theater by my mall. You could do a reserve a theater, and it was sold out, so I didn't know like how much it costs. But you know what? I'd be like, hey, can I like cast this? I'd go on my HBO app and just cast to the projector and be like, can I watch the show here on the?
That'd be so cool. That'd be awesome.
I kind of want to do that. Oh man, I wish times are different. You know what? It just made me think right now for a birthday, play some like Last of Us in a theater. You know what I mean? Getting us all together. And, like, what's the game? If you could play one game, like if you only had, let's say, like an hour or 2 hours on a theater, what would be some games or a game that you want to play? It's a hard one.
Like Red Dead. I'd play Red Dead 2.
Oh,
it would be gorgeous.
God, it'd be gorgeous. Insane. Yeah, especially on PS5. Wow. Yeah, I'm torn because I'd be like, a Call of Duty would be pretty fun. I don't know. You know,
you'd be like
violence. Yeah, moving
the whole time. Yeah.
But then Last of Us 2 just seems like it makes sense. You'd be watching a movie.
That'd be cool too.
So
good. So good.
Moving Next on up. Now. Oh yeah, you take it. Continue us
The
on.
Boys gets an untitled spinoff and gets the official green light at Amazon with a full series order. Do we have any idea what the spinoff is about?
I believe they're talking about the one about the kind of college. It's like a younger group of superheroes. Kind of
course.
You know, which is like a
My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Sky High.
School
for superheroes. But, cool. I'm sure it'll be great.
Mm-hmm. Now we have Disney Plus. Now Lego has shown a new poster for their kind of terrifying tales, Star Wars terrifying tales. So it's Star Wars, Lego, and it's horror. Poster breaks in a Friday release today. So getting all the kids ready for spooky season. Apparently, yeah, I think so.
Oh, I'm watching it. I'm freaking watching it. You better believe it.
Oh,
let's freaking go.
Let me know.
You take this next one too.
And then we have the official poster for Book of Boba Fett, which the show's coming December 29th on Disney Plus. December's gonna be a stacked month for content in general. Yeah. We have Book of Boba Fett, Hawkeye, Spider-Man, I think some other Netflix shows. Matrix, true. Yeah. I want to hear your thoughts. Book of Boba Fett. Where's your hype level? Low.
Just not at all. It's just not at all excited. Here's the problem. I like Boba Fett as a character, right? They need a very convincing storyline to make me be on board with Boba Fett's character. And to make things even worse, I absolutely cannot stand the other main character in this, which is
Ming-Na Wen's character, right?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I cannot stand her, bro. In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I couldn't stand her. I can't stand her in this show either.
It does seem forced. She seems forced. And I know that she's a Disney legend because, you know, she's very
Mulan. She's
Mulan. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like sometimes she's forced, but I'm right there with you. Especially my hype level for this show. I could not care at all. I know Robert Rodriguez is attached, and
he's great.
I know he loves Boba Fett especially, and I know that he'll probably bring some good action stories.
Yeah, it would be cool.
And they even said Mandalorian is confirmed to make an appearance. So
I'm sure.
But
also Mandalorian isn't like a 10 out of 10. Like I'm excited for the third season, but my excitement isn't through the roof. It's just fun Star Wars.
They peaked at Luke. They peaked at Luke, and now it's just down.
I don't know if they peaked. I think Luke was possibly a miss, dude. I don't know.
Because of the CGI, just because they had him in there.
I think I would have rather had Ahsoka save the day or something like that.
Ooh, okay. More like.
I would have just felt like a payoff.
Got you. Okay.
There's no payoff with Luke. It was just like a wow moment.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm sure we'll watch it, but I don't know if we'll do anything for the channel because it's like that's
who knows.
Maybe watch. They show the first trailer. We're like, guys, watch party for the whole show.
Could be. It might look amazing. I could be stoked.
Something I am excited for though is Hawkeye, and that is like my hype levels are slowly rising for that.
I'm excited for Hawkeye. That'll be good.
I'll reel you into that like I did Loki. I'll be like, Penny.
No, it's fine. No, I think I'm more excited coming into Hawkeye than I am Loki right now.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
For sure. Hawkeye's just a different vibe. Loki took itself too serious, I think. All right. Apple TV Plus, baby. Apple has won the bidding war for John Watts' next film starring George Clooney and Brad Pitt. Written and directed by Watts, the thriller will follow the two lone wolf fixers who meet on the same job. Cool. Good cast. Great director. Apple TV is usually pretty solid stuff, so I'm ready to see this. I'm ready to see this.
Oh yeah, me too. Sorry, excuse me. I'm
You're
still
fine, dude.
recovering
No
from a
worries.
cough, everybody. And yeah, that's it for all our major news.
But, okay, speaking of Apple TV, did you watch Foundation, or have you seen a trailer for Foundation?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it, but the trailer,
dude, it looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah. It looks like
I've heard some good stuff.
They definitely put a high budget in their CGI, but
oh yeah,
some great actors attached, and I'm like, ooh, this could be like a sci-fi fun thing to get into.
Yeah.
But no time. No time.
Exactly.
Now we have our light news. Excuse me. We have our light news, and yeah, this first one real quick. Star Wars Andor has officially wrapped, which I think confirmed we will get a little tease at the Disney Plus Day coming November. What? Let me hear the thoughts on this.
I don't. This character means nothing to me, man.
Oh, really?
I don't know, bro. He's just okay.
After watching Rogue One again recently, I was like, man, I love this guy. I think Diego Luna, especially watching Narcos.
Yeah, Diego Luna's great in Narcos.
Okay, you've seen it? You've seen the Mexico?
I've only seen the first
couple episodes.
Like I've seen like an episode of him or whatever, but I haven't seen the whole show.
I think after that, you really fall in love with him. So now I'm just like Diego Luna. It's not really the character. I'm like, but
it's too much Star Wars. I hate to say it's just too much Star Wars.
It's getting there. No, for me, because you know how I am, right? How I'm a little more like crazy, right? And so for Star Wars, I'm like, it's a little too much. So
I want to go through a drought, bro. Like the drought is what made Force Awakens so awesome, you know? Or like you have years of no content, and then when they come back, you come back with a bang. Everybody is excited. Everybody's hyped. Yeah, I don't know.
Give us 5 years. 5 years of nothing. Set up a write a trilogy. Yeah. Write some Disney Plus shows, but give us 5 years, and then start off Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh man, that'd be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah,
I'm more excited for the games than any of the shows right now.
Yeah.
I think for DC too, which is wild. I feel like these studios are telling better stories than Marvel and DC's movies. Yeah,
100% right there with you. Yeah, you could read off our last ones.
Timothée Chalamet Wonka brings Rowan Atkinson. Is that Mr. Bean?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so much more in on this. Olivia Colman and Sally Hawkins aboard, with Paddington's Paul King at the helm, with cameras set to start rolling today.
Yeah. Wow. I think that was yesterday. So
I can't wait to see Mr. Bean, bro. I haven't seen him in forever.
This movie's shaping up to be wild. Like, weird.
Yeah. Absolutely. And then the last one, the first trailer for Scream 2022 will be shown at the 25th anniversary screening of Scream 1996 in the UK on October 11th.
So ready for this. One of my favorite franchises too. It's Scream.
I've only seen the first Scream.
That's all you need, really. They're all kind of the same current copies after that one, but that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, and now on to our recommendations to what you guys should watch this week. Vinny, you can start us off. What do you got? What do you got in the docket? Or if you want me to start,
The only thing I'm watching right now is Jujutsu Kaisen, which is an anime.
Interesting. Okay.
It's because it's like 20 minutes, and so like between class or something, me, James, and our other roommate Brandon we'll sit down on the couch, watch a quick one, or we watched one last night before we went to bed, kind of deal. And it's great. It's really great. There's a movie coming out. This season's done. Everybody raves about this. I don't really need to talk. If you know anime, you know Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm just late to the party. It came out this year, but it's sick. It's really cool. Animation's amazing.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. It's on HBO Max and Crunchyroll, of course.
Nice. My recommendation is some Netflix ones, probably The Midnight Mass, like I was hyping about, as well as The Guilty. That one just came out.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Lots
on my list.
Good stuff. Lots of good stuff coming out, and I know HBO Max too has some more content. I think Titans, that one's on my list too to watch. I gotta get to that. But,
yeah. I hear the third season's good, but the first two are so bad. So like I don't really want to go through it for that.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening to Freeze Frame. That's our episode.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for watching at home. We appreciate all the support on the channel. We've been doing such great support. We've been doing such great growth, I should say. We're pushing.
Cheers to that, dude.
We already passed 890. We're at 894, I believe.
890 what?
Subs.
Oh, right? Sub. Well, we're almost at 900, baby.
Yeah, we're almost at 900. Let's go. So thank you guys. If you want to share this to anybody that you know loves films, give us a review on audio platforms. Check out our social media, all linked down below. And you can check out other videos, other content that we're doing. We have some other great stuff coming.
Yeah.
Future stuff planned, but that's it.
I love it. I love it. Ryder, thank you so much for having me once again. That was a fun episode. I'd love to see it.
Thanks for coming on, dude. And
yes, sir.
We'll see you guys next week.
Hey, hopefully I'll have thoughts on like Saints of Newark, Venom. I mean,
we'll have a lot to talk
I don't
about
know if I'll
week.
be able to see No Time to Die before next episode. Because I think I have to see that on a Friday. I have class Thursday nights. But we'll see.
Yeah, it could happen.
It could happen. All right, guys.
Everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.